ClaytonMChristensen, The Innovative University, Changing the DNA of Higher Education from the Inside Out. In The Innovative University, Changing the DNA of Higher Education from the Inside Out, Clayton M. Christensen offers insights into the paradox of great companies failing due to their focus on improving what made them successful. Delving into the differences between sustaining and disruptive innovations, Christensen explores how established companies often overserve the high end of the market, eventually creating opportunities for upstart competitors. Get ready to dive into captivating examples from various industries and learn why listening to clients can sometimes be dangerous. This summary will enlighten you on the key principles that govern the complex world of disruptive innovations and guide you on your journey in the evolving business landscape.
Enduring Influence of the Innovator's Dilemma. Clayton Christensen's 1997 book, The Innovator's Dilemma, based on his 1995 article Disruptive Technologies, has become a classic in business literature. The book, which explores the differences in innovation between disruptive and sustaining technologies, has had a broad impact and is considered a must-read for executives, entrepreneurs, and innovators. Even Steve Jobs credited Christensen for shaping his thinking. In 0 to 1, another tech leader, Peter Thiel, delves into Christensen's theory, emphasizing its significance for established companies. The Innovator's Dilemma's endurance and broad influence speak to its essential contribution to business theories on innovation. The Innovator's Dilemma. Christensen's The Innovator's Dilemma argues that great companies fail by focusing on what made them successful, such as listening to customers and investing in the highest returns. Meanwhile, upstart companies create new technologies that take market share. Sears and IBM serve as examples. Christensen explores how productive behaviors ultimately become counterproductive but offers no in-depth solutions. Two forms of innovations. In his book, Christensen draws attention to the two types of innovations, sustaining and disruptive. The former improves established products while the latter disrupts the value proposition by providing less sophisticated, low-cost, and user-friendly alternatives. Christensen argues that established companies focus on quality, sacrificing the low end, thus giving rise to disruptive innovations that debut among new consumers. Although some critics dispute his examples from hardware manufacturing, the rise of web-based video streaming platforms attests to the relevance of his theories even in contemporary business. Christensen's book offers profound insights into innovation and business that are elegantly and powerfully delivered. The downside of customer feedback. Disruptive innovations and the dangers of listening to customers. In The Innovator's Dilemma, author Clayton Christensen challenges popular business strategies and suggests that, in some cases, keeping close to customers can be a mistake. He argues that disruptive innovations often appeal to the least desirable customers and emerge at the low end of the market in terms of quality, price, and margins. Established companies are often unable to profit in this market, as their high-cost structures prevent them from competing with upstarts like steel mini-mills and other disruptive competitors. Christensen goes on to explain the concept of value networks, which suggests that firms serving customers in a particular network can struggle to satisfy them in a different one. He argues that customers cannot lead a company to disruptive innovations and maintains that such investments are more a marketing initiative than a technological one. While listening to client feedback is important, Christensen warns that blindly following it can be a fatal mistake. Throughout the book, Christensen offers provocative insights and urges businesses to think differently about conventional wisdom. By understanding the risks and opportunities of disruptive technologies, companies can better navigate the challenges of a rapidly changing market. The paradox of disruptive technology. In The Innovator's Dilemma, Christensen cautions that established companies often lack the necessary information to invest in disruptive technology and must embrace the risk and learning from failure to find success. Despite his warnings, the book's insights have become a cornerstone of disruptive companies' practices and contemporary management advice books. The sustained dominance of The Innovator's Dilemma creates an ironic paradox, as its author asserts that all disruptors will eventually face disruption, yet no book has disrupted the necessity of his work in over 2 decades. Christensen presents his ideas with clear common sense, making them invaluable to any company looking to thrive in the digital age.
Christensen's The Innovative University has illuminated the concept of disruptive innovations and demonstrated how companies can fall into the trap of neglecting opportunities at the lower end of the market. By extrapolating from various industries, we've seen that established companies often struggle to implement disruptive innovations, creating openings for upstart competitors. Christensen also cautions against the danger of relying solely on listening to clients. As you wrap up this summary, take a moment to ponder the implications of disruptive technologies on both contemporary and legacy businesses. Reflect on the lessons learned from these insights and consider using them as a guide to navigate the ever-dynamic business world.